Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how you can get this look right here, and I'm using Maybelline products. What? Yes, Maybelline products, guys. What the heck? I know, I'm shocked. I know there's a ton of videos out there showing you what drugstore products are capable of doing, but for some reason, I just never really thought that it would really do that. I never buy drugstore products, and if I do, it's because I ran out of something last minute and I needed it like right then and there, and there was no mall close to me. So I'm really excited that they sent me these products because it just opened my eyes to what drugstore products are capable of doing. And I'm really excited to show you guys how I did this look, what products I used, and I'm just like, I don't know, my mind is blown away. So anyways, please don't forget to thumbs up this video before we start. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and yeah, let's go ahead and begin. Okay, the first thing we're gonna do before we get started is do these brows because they're just really empty right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill those in. All right, my brows are on. I did them off camera because I don't know, I just decided to do that. I'm gonna go ahead and prep my skin. I'm gonna use the nude oil, and I like to use this on my skin. I've been using it for a while now, especially in the month of December because my skin tends to be really dry during the winter time. So I like to keep it really hydrated so when I apply my foundation, it doesn't look so dry. But today I'll actually be trying the new Maybelline foundation. So I actually don't know how it'll sit with this underneath it, but we will definitely find out. So my skin is prepped and ready to go. I'm going to go in with the new Maybelline Dream Cushion Foundation. This is so cool. It has its own little applicator pad, and then you flip open the top, and then you have a little plastic protector. You take that off, and then you have this cool textured sponge where if you push down, the product comes out. So this is actually a liquid foundation. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the applicator in, and then I get product on the applicator. Now I'm gonna go ahead and stipple this all over my face. I feel like a little goes a long way with it. So let's go ahead and see how this looks. Cool, it looks really, really natural and really effortless. I always like to go over my lips. Wow, this actually looks really good. I like that it doesn't look so pink on me because there's a lot of foundations, a lot of drugstore foundations tend to look pink on me and it doesn't look cute. It makes me look very red, but this one is the perfect shade. This is amazing. I can't believe this is a drugstore product. But I have to test how long this will last me. Okay, because a lot is the real test, right? Mama loves this so far. I love it. So this was the Maybelline Dream Cushion Foundation, and so far I am in love. So I was sent a ton of these brightening concealers right here. They come in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different shades. I think this is also a concealer as well. So I'm going to go in with this illuminating creamy concealer from Maybelline in the color 10, which is fair. And I'm going to go I'm going to go right under my eye just to highlight and brighten it up because that's always a plus. Always. I'm going to go and make a little tree just like that. The consistency of this pencil is very, very creamy, so I love it. I think this is perfect for dry skin. I feel like you really have to rub this into your skin so it doesn't just stay on your skin, but it kind of blends in with your skin. So I just concealed under my eyes, and now I'm gonna go in and contour. I'm gonna be using this deep contour stick. I'm just going to sketch my cheeks, my forehead, my nose. Just gonna blend out this contour. It's blending out beautifully. I love it. I love how these creamy concealers have a very nice consistency. It's blending so easily to my skin. Let's go ahead and contour that nose. Back and forth. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and set under my eyes with the MAC Studio Fix powder in the color NC25. I like to keep under my eyes really matte, and I'm going to further bake under my eyes. Does my nose look crooked? Oh well. Let's go ahead and move on to setting our contour zones. And I actually don't have my contour powder. Excuse me real quick. Excuse me. Alrighty, let's get back into it. I'm going to go into my contour shade from the MAC Studio Fix powder in the color NC42. I like to stay in the cool tones when I use the MAC Studio Fix because I feel like their warm tones are a little bit more on the red side. So does anyone else feel that way, or is it just moi? So going around the perimeter of my face, nothing new, just contouring my nose. Nothing new. You know. Cool. Okay, cool. Cool, mama like. Let's go ahead and bake. I'm gonna bake under my eyes with the Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I normally never ever bake, but today I felt like I should do a little something different. So we're gonna go ahead and bake. The way I do it is I literally pour some into the top of my Laura Mercier product, and I grab my Elise Wadier Magnifix spray. You can definitely use MAC Fix Plus or the Urban Decay NYX. Whatever one you have, it works just as well. And I get my sponge. You can have your beauty blender. I spray it a few times, get it a little soaking wet. Not soaking wet, but just oh my god, that smells so good. But not soaking wet, just damp, and you dab the corner into the product, grabbing that powder right there. I'm just gonna stick it in my inner corner, just right there. Do it same on this side. Cool. Carve out that cheekbone. Slay. I can't laugh because I don't want to crack. I'm just kidding. What else do I want to do? I'm going to do this part. Bam. And that is how you bake, baby. I'm actually going to let this sit for a few minutos, and we're going to come back and dust itself off and start again. Okay? I'm just kidding. We're not going to start anything over again. We're going to go ahead and work on the shadows. I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyes with the MAC Soft Oak. Okay, so I had so many colors to choose from, and I decided to stick with 3 colors. Maybe I'll throw in a few more for transitioning purposes, but I'm going to go in with this vanilla shade. It's 100S Vanilla, and I'm going to go in with the 140S Made for Mocha. It's a brown shade. And then I'm going to go in with 130S Teal the Deal, and it's a nice teal shade. So these are all brand new. I'm going to have to take the sticky off. Ugh. I lied. I'm actually going to throw in another shade. It is called Cool for Cocoa or Coca, and it is kind of a lighter brown than this one. I just feel like it would be perfect to have a transition shade in there. And I'm gonna go in my crease and carve out my crease. Then I'm gonna go into the dark brown, which is the Made for Mocha. Just gonna concentrate this right in the outer corner. Just like that. And then I'm gonna go into this teal. I'm gonna add that right in the center. I'm blending them both together right in the outer corner so there are no harsh edges. I love how this is looking so far. I love the pigmentation of this eyeshadow. It is super soft, super creamy. I'm barely getting any fallout. I'm in love with this so far. Alrighty, then I'm gonna go back in with my fluffy brush and I'm just going to blend the edges of the shadows just so there's no harsh edges. Start out the new year looking hot. Why not, right? Now I'm gonna go into the lightest shade and I'm going to go in with a small brush and I'm gonna apply this right on the inner corner. And if you want it to pop just a little bit more, grab your Magnifix, spray your brush, wet your brush, and go back into your palette. Place it in your inner corner. And it just makes it a little bit more vibrant. Just like that. And it pops so much more. I love it. I'm so impressed with these shadows, guys. I did not think they were going to be all that, but I love them. Alrighty, so that's that. And underneath my brow bone, I think I'm going to keep it bare. I usually don't do anything under here. But you know what? Maybe, actually, let's go ahead and do a little zhuzh. Give it a little zhuzh. I'm going to go in back to this shade right here that I used in my inner corner. And I'm going to use my It Cosmetics brush. Just gonna lightly go under my brow bone. Alrighty, now what I'm gonna go ahead and do is line my waterline. I'm gonna go ahead and line it with a nude pencil from NYX right here. It is in the color Claire. I'm just gonna go in and apply this. Alrighty, let's go ahead and do under our eyes. I'm going to go back into that cocoa color and just apply this right under my lash line. This effect is going to make my eyes look a lot bigger and just more open. I'm going to concentrate the dark just on the outer corner to help elongate my eye. Time for a liner. I'm going to use the Makeup Forever Aqua Black liner and I'm just going to wing it out. When in doubt, wing it out. Alright, so I went ahead and did this liner off camera. So throughout the whole process, if you feel like the intensity of your eyeshadow is going away, you can go back into your eyeshadow color and your makeup brush, dip your brush in there and then just bring out the color a little bit more so it doesn't look like it's faded or anything like that. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just tapping a little bit on. A little goes a long way. You don't need to put so much on your eye. After that, I'm gonna go in and smoke out the outer corner just a little bit more because I feel like it's looking a little dull. And I'm taking my pointed blender brush and I'm taking the darkest brown and I'm just going perpendicular into my palette and then I'm just sticking my brush in the outer crease of my eye and I'm barely moving up and down or swirl, whatever you want to call it. I'm just barely touching my skin when I do this because I do have a lot of product on my brush and I don't want to deposit all the product. I just want a little bit of contour right here, so that's why I'm adding that in that area. Just very gently, you kind of have to eyeball it, but that right there is perfect for me. I love how it looks. So yeah, that is all I'll do there. And then going in with my eyeliner brush, I actually have a little bit of black on it, but by now it's probably dried out. I'm going to use this angled brush. I'm going to dip it into that same dark brown color, and I'm going to go right up against my lash line to help define my bottom lash line a little bit more. It's just going to help open up my eyes a little more and bring a little bit more width to my eye. And you guys will see what I mean. It's just a little bit of a difference. Okay, right there. And then go ahead and get like a paper towel and take off any excess. I'm just gonna go right up against my lash line and wiggle it back and forth, and then drag down. Wiggle back and forth, drag down. Wiggle back and forth, drag down. That's gonna give me that nice smoked out effect without it being too much. So yeah, that is pretty much all I do for the eyes. I'm loving how this is looking so far. Very sultry, very beautiful. So let's go ahead and move on to lashes. For lashes, I'm going to use LA Mink in Dime Piece, and I love LA Mink lashes. I've used them numerous times in all my videos, and I'm in love with it. This piece in particular is very delicate. It's very feminine and flirty. It's not so overpowering where it takes away from the look. It definitely adds to the look, which I love. Alright, so lashes are on, and right after I do my lashes, I like to go over my liner again with a liquid liner, and the one that I love is the Lise Wadier eyeliner. I'm in love with this eyeliner. It's super jet black, liquidy, gives me that shine I need. Moving on to mascara, I'm using the Luminous Lashes. It's the original, I guess. I love these. It's amazing. I just do my bottom lashes, not my top, because I don't want to mess with my false lashes. Eyes are completely done. You can definitely glam this up a little bit more if you want to add some glitter on it, but I think I'm good without the glitter. Let's go ahead and move on to the lips. I'm going to go ahead and dust off all this excess powder off my face, so we can kind of see how this is looking. I feel like I'm still a bit like dewy. I feel like the baking didn't work, and I think the reason why is because I prepped my skin with the nude oil to keep it hydrated, and because the foundations are a bit more on the hydrating side, that even when I set it with powder, it really didn't mattify me. So, I mean, I love it because my skin has been really dry lately, so it doesn't bother me that much. But I definitely think I'm going to have to touch up throughout the day. Okay, let's move on to lips. This color is Peach Buff. So I'm bronzing up a little bit more using the Give Me Sun from MAC. And then let's go into these strobing liquid illuminating highlighters from Maybelline. I think I'm going to go with this color right here, Deep Gold. Down the bridge of my nose. Okay, so Shimma is done. Let's move on to the blush. I'm using MAC. I have my own little palette that I created here of all these cool blushes. I'm going to go into this dark pink. It's called Rosy. What's it called? Whole Lot of Love. Okay, now that the blush is on, that was pretty much the final step for this makeup look. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching and learned a little bit about Maybelline. Like, really mind blown right now because this looks so good. It's unbelievable. So if you guys are looking for some drugstore products, eyeshadows, or foundations, definitely check out Maybelline. Hit up that aisle because they got some highlight, they got some shadows, and they got some foundation that is amazing and will make you look flawless. So yeah, that is it. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching. Please don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe. I hope you guys all have a Merry Christmas. I don't know if I'll be putting this video up that soon, but I really hope you guys enjoy the rest of your holidays, and I'll see you guys next year. Mwah!